Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man, baby, I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why, George had to go, I don't know, he wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Hello, man, babies. How are we doing? A little bit of the Beatles there for you. It's one for the kids. And, well, we're back. We're back. I think it's week 4. Trawling our way through the Phantom Menace. It's like crawling naked over glass. We're really teasing our way through this one. But I'm glad you're sticking with us. And as always, we're going to have lots of fun with it. And but look, as much as I'd happily sing crappy covers and do dick jokes all night, but I'm going to need some other retrobates to help me out. So. I'll just say a initial hello to the chat. I see you, I hear you, I love you. I hope you're on form tonight. We're going to need you to get us through this. And let's get out the retrobates and then we'll do all the formalities, I think. So I've got no idea. They're all half cut in the green room. But let's see who pops out first. Now, well, no, we'll do it the correct way round. So first out is the man I like to call the Yorkshire Ripper. We're going to bring him out first. We're going to give him his full dues. It's the man with the keys. It's Mr. Brown. How are we doing, Brownie?
Hello, Ruin. Hello, chats. Hello, Ruin, you big destroyer of bumholes. You.
Destroy everything in my path.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Well, we got you out first, Brownie, and you're gonna have to
Great to be
endure
here,
this.
mate.
Yeah. Are we? Is this week 4? I'm losing track, Brown.
I think it's week 17.
Oh, God. Yes, I think so. I noticed someone in the chat saying they can't
Hello,
wait for
chat.
the 10-week Attack of the Clones run. Well,
Yes.
we've got your summer covered, man, babies. Well, Brownie, lots to get through. We won't get bogged down in the
Great to be here,
intro.
mate.
So, should we get the next retrobate out?
You know it.
I do know it. So I'm just deciding how to roll the dice here. Okay. So next up, he's believe it or not, he's still my #1 fan. He's still living in a tent in my goddamn back garden. He's a man of 1,000 voices. Set your phases to stunning and iron brew. It's not Brian Young.
Hey, good evening, Ruin. Good evening, Brun. Good evening, chat. How are we all?
Ah, very well, Brian. It's bRi-Gon Jinn, obviously, and we do love the mullets, Brian.
Yes, it's a nice fetching little hairstyle for this for the Phantom Menace in particular.
It would be nice to see, instead of just a headshot, if you get a full body shot with the full Liam Neeson dong. So something for you to think about for the future there. But I told you, Brownie, we'd get into the dick jokes early. Why not?
Yes.
So Brian, looking forward to returning to the hellscape that is the Phantom Menace.
Yes, I usually call The Last Jedi the turd that won't flush. I won't be so cruel to George, but there is certainly some of that feeling about this stream and this film at the moment.
Yeah, we're not George Lucas shills. We'll call him out when he drops the ball and drops a bollock. But yes, there's things to love, but there's also a lot to be frustrated at, and I'm sure we'll uncover a few of those. Anyway, Brian, we need to get the next retrobate out. So allow me to introduce Watch Out War and Peace. He's the Star Wars novelist hailing from still the only town with urinals in the ladies' toilets. Live from a migrant military base, it's the Jester from Leicester, Swapshop. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yes, you think this town has bad toilets. You should see the Death Star after the end of Return of the Jedi.
Oh, shite all over the walls was the Swappers.
Don't you feel sorry for the people that were curling one off at the time that place
blew up over
Oh,
Endor.
well, if you're going to shit yourself, you're on the right place, aren't you, I suppose?
All over the
We
floors.
never did see the porcelain thrones, like, sort of rotating through space, did we? Oh God! So we've done. We've not even got into the first slide, and we've done Liam Neeson's dong, and we've done the Death Star shitters. So it's going to be one of those nights, folks.
You can just imagine, you walk into one of the stalls, and suddenly a Dianoga pokes its eye up out of the toilet, and you just
Oh dear.
That's my fucking piles gone.
oh yeah. Not so many glory holes in that one, but never mind.
Well, we're already looking strong tonight. We've brought out some more big hitters, and we've still got 2 more, and we're going to need them because we've got a hell of a lot ahead of us. So let's get the next one out. He is the wise retrobate of the channel. His dark web username, so you can all find him on the dark web, is Mandalorian. He wears 84 socks in bed, even in the summer. Believe it or not. He's our resident director. He has shows on Netflix. He has insights like you wouldn't believe. He's the great mega geek, Brian David Diaz.
Yeah, the jokes haven't changed then since I wasn't here. It's the same old jokes.
We've been doing the same jokes for 3 years.
Tried and
How you
tested.
doing, Mega?
I'm doing all right. Just tired.
Mega,
that's all.
you bailed on us last week thinking we'd wrap this shit up, and here
No.
we are.
I wish you did.
Still in the midst of the fandom menace. I mean,
unfortunately, I was working. I couldn't join that one. But what are we up to now then?
God knows. I don't even know. We probably need to start from scratch. Let's just go back to the start.
Don't do that.
I think I do believe we had the Maul and Obi-Wan mini or Qui-Gon mini fight. I don't know which one was it. Obi, right. Qui-Gon. I don't know. God knows. We'll find out shortly anyway, Mega. But yes, it's going to be fun. But anyway, we've got one more retrobate lined up, and let's get him out, shall we? He is. It's an unusual position for him, but I've put him in this position because I think we need to show due deference to his knowledge and wit. He is, from a VPN far away, the protocol on Adderall, the android with the hemorrhoids, the golden reach-around droid of choice. It's Z3PO.
Good evening, Master Ruin. How can I possibly beat the cacophonic tones of younglings being slaughtered by lightsabers?
We do love a bit of child murder. I can't wait. So we're back, Z. Are you ready for another 2-hour flagellant session?
Oh, I most certainly am. But the only disappointing thing is I'm not in this rest of the film. So
oh, no.
I will be contributing, but not as enthusiastically, I must say.
Well, I know we're probably about 15 weeks away from it, Z, but when we get to Attack of the Clones, I'm looking forward to some of your shenanigans, particularly in the droid factory. And yes, you do have some remarkable scenes.
Jedi scum.
Oh, yes. Anyway, folks, I'll cue us all up. So there's the title slide. It is, if you hadn't forgotten, it feels a bit deja vu, but we are doing the Phantom Menace, as it says on the slide. I think it's part 4. Honestly, I don't know. I've lost track. But today, Brownie always likes me to clarify the date. So today is 14th of June, and it's a Wednesday. There are some incredibly small white font on a peach background. I can't read it. Just make of it what you will. Make the best of it as you can. So we are discussing Star Wars, still discussing Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And just to tick off the formalities, you find us here on YouTube if you prefer your entertainment in podcast form. We're on Spotify. Links in the description. Give us a like. Give us a thumbs up. Ring the bell. Get your wanger out and aeroplane it around. Not aeroplane, helicopter it around. What would aeroplaning your wanger be? I don't know. And if you've not shut down for the evening, lots to get through. We've already got the guests out.
Also,
what's that, Brownie?
There's a drinking game.
there is a drinking game. We should
ahead
establish
of
the
you.
rules of the drinking game. As you can
Life
probably
is a
tell,
drinking
I'm
game.
already 2 drinks in. We're going to drink for Ewan McGregor's
Hair.
ever-changing hairdos. We're going to obviously drink whenever Mega Geek complains about something. Any other submissions?
Look at that.
Oh, well, look at that always as a drink, yes. I think we should drink whenever there's an accent, a new accent used, or a new guest voice. And obviously, when Mega Geek, we finally get a tune out of Mega Geek, you have to finish the entire bottle.
Not a chance, mate. Not a chance.
Oh yeah, let's not get bogged down. Here we go.
Oh,
Let's not get bogged down. Smilex.
And obviously, we'll have a drink for
The
RIP
usual
Calculon and
yeah.
all the rest of it. It's excellent. Okay. Well, look, we know the stats, we know the facts. You don't need me to go through all the rest of it. But what we do need is a bit of a recap. So, can I ask a volunteer? Has anyone got the wits about them? Oh, go
I'll
for it,
give you
Brian.
a small recap.
Excellent.
Anakin won the pod race, secured the spare
Mm.
parts for the ship, and guaranteed his freedom thanks to some crafty shenanigans from Qui-Gon, who himself has just escaped from newly revealed Sith Lord Darth Maul. Obi-Wan Kenobi has fixed the ship, been reunited with Qui-Gon, and met Anakin for the first time. Our heroes are now returning to Coruscant, and here we are at the Palace of Theed. Take it away, Rune.
Oh, excellent, Brian. You've done your homework. You really teed us up there.
Who's eating
It's not me.
or crunching?
Oh, no one's.
He's
no
got the
one's
Pringles out in.
No one's fessing up, Brian.
Where is Ian? Where is Ian?
It's not me.
He's finishing his dinner again.
No.
Well,
I'm drinking though.
someone maybe
Yeah,
just a
ice
little.
crunching. Yeah.
Yes, I'm just drinking my cornflakes. I'm not eating, I'm just-
If I may, I normally don't drink any alcohol. Normally,
Don't eat any meat either.
or meat.
All right.
But I've made.
You shouldn't drink your meat, mate. It's not good.
There you go. In honor of week 75.
Yeah. Hey. Oh wow. There
Cheers,
we go.
everybody.
Oh, cheers.
What are you
Brownie.
drinking though?
Coke.
Is it Perrier?
Oh, Perrier water. Okay.
Is it a Santi? Japanese lager. Cheers, everybody.
Nice.
Oh, of course.
Oh.
Yes.
I've got a,
Aircraft mini bar size.
yeah.
We've finally broken Brownie. He's been teetotal all this time. And
I've got a very
the
handy
Phantom
chilled
Menace
bottle of Bud Light to my left here on the table.
18 years, 4 days, 6 hours
Oh.
being teetotal, and you bastards
it's
have
brilliant.
driven me to drink. Cheers, everybody. Chin, chin.
Cheers! Oh, what a pleasure. Well, I hope you're joining us in the chat, and let's have a good time. Why not? There's enough shit going on in the world, so let's all get stuck into a bit of Phantom Menace. Anyway, what are we looking at here? It's a beautiful kind of palace, isn't it? Some nice waterfalls.
Theed Palace on Naboo.
Bit of Naboo action. Okay. So here we go. We've got culturally insensitive character on the right, Mr. Brown on the left, and
CO Bibble.
CO Bibble, yes. Brownie, have you got more going on top than CO Bibble, or are you? How do you stack up against CO Bibble?
I'm probably
You're-
a
you're-
little bit more. the
Oh, okay. And
front
what
and
about the beard
sides.
situation? Are you comparable?
I'd shaved all my beard off.
Oh,
You saw it, didn't you? I'd left it for about 4 months.
Yeah.
It was huge.
Fucking ZZ
Okay.
Top.
It was.
And what about the pubes, Brown?
I can't see his, so I don't know. I couldn't possibly comment. I've still got some.
Does the drapes match the curtains, or whatever way around it is?
They've always matched.
Oh, good. He grays in unison, people. So you can take that image and do what you will with it. Put it in the memory bank. We have some subtitles going on to help us tonight. So the invasion will gain you nothing. Who's coming out with this line? Is this our?
This is CO Bibble saying, the people have decided. basically telling him that people are in trouble. Oh, there we go. We've got words. Take it all. Leave it to yourself, Rune.
Oh. This is the. Is it? I can never understand like these
Roger.
droids. Some of them seem to have higher rank than others.
Higher
I just found that strange. Yeah, some of them seem to be like squadron leaders, or I don't know what you call them, captains. This one seems to have some kind of higher rank. I mean, we should go to Z. Really, what's the crack here, Z? Is this droid somehow more battle hardened? Has he risen through the ranks? What's going on?
Yes, this is a droid commander, 9. So he actually has a name, unlike the others. Who are your thoughts called Roger?
How comes he looks the same though? There's nothing different about him.
There is.
Maybe he should have like a red stripe or something.
Yellow marking on the head.
Oh, does he? All right.
Yes.
Piss stain on the head. Okay, that's how we tell them apart. Okay.
Isn't Red Stripe a brand of lager?
It is actually. Just a little side thing about this film. They were saying that when I don't know if they have done it when they put this film in 4K, it's not going to look that good because
I saw this
the way it was shot.
So
there you go. Apparently.
They can't up detail the CGI, can they?
Yeah, they can't.
Here you go, Hostman Socrates, the Bank of Hostman, Mr. Bonlights. That's me. The ones with yellow are field lieutenants, or is it lieutenants? And the ones with red are field commanders.
Wow.
There you go.
What incredible information there, Mr.
Oh, yeah. We are impressed,
trivia.
Hostman. Yes. Excellent. You can
What's
come
that
again.
stuff on the table? What's that stuff on
salt, pepper, vinegar.
I don't know what it is.
Pepsi. Have you seen Jar Jar?
Yeah, Jar Jar.
Jar Jar is elephantitis of the feet. What a lazy.
God.
Right, it's Jar Jar time, everyone.
I think he's taking some drugs. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? There's a little thing
Pepsi.
where you sniff it with your nose.
Yeah, Pepsi.
You know, I would say that, but he's clearly fallen asleep, so they can't be any good. Must be talcum powder or nothing but carbonate of soda or something.
Is it Tatooine marching powder?
I don't know what it is.
Thinking man's joke.
He's got a neck you just want to throttle, hasn't he? But I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's get the chat going. Let's get them to earn their way. Chat, we want if Jar Jar was in a porn film, what would his name be? There we go. Jar Jar's porn star name. Let's just dangle that one out there. So have we got? Is this Padme in the red talking to C.O. Bibble?
Like
Yes. You can never tell whether it's Padme or a double.
How old was she when she was in this film?
Oh, we did this last week.
She looks great. She's very young there.
She was 16 when it was filmed, 18 when it was released.
Oh,
God, she
16. Wow, she looks very very
legal.
Young. Illegal.
No, legal.
Yeah. Very young.
Welcome to Dodgy Territory. On Mr.
Exactly. Yeah. Wow, weird.
Yeah. So just quick check on the Jar Jar Binks porn star names. Thank you. Z, can you read out this contribution from Z3PO, please?
Jar Jar Twinks.
Nice. And Brian, could you do the next one, please?
Mr. Long Dong.
Well done, Max. Fiona, hello, Fiona. And Swappers, could you give us the old Palpatine on this one?
Tangy McFish breath.
And Brownie, could you do this one, please?
Oh, 2 flaps, 1 binks.
And
oh God.
And Mega Geek, we're just going route 1 with this one from Andy. Can you do this one, please?
Jar Jar Big Cock.
Sometimes simplicity is.
It is just less is more.
I'm going to clip that sound bite and turn it into my message alert.
C.O. Bibble, the Death Toll is catastrophe. He's a bit of a drama queen, isn't he, C.O. Bibble?
Yeah, yes, big tarts.
When I was producing the slides for this, obviously I've done the subtitles, so because this is the kind of heavy political stuff of the film, isn't it?
Hmm.
The dialogue is just, it really does feel like first draft dialogue.
That's because it was.
It's just awful. And there is, as I said, there is a decent story in here somewhere. It's just awful.
Oh,
Better than the Disney stuff, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, who's that?
Oh, that's Last Jedi aside, obviously, but
It's almost like kind of O-level dialogue or CSE for the old people.
Well, as we know that they're all kissing George Lucas's bum at that moment in time, weren't they? So nobody challenged him.
Jay Goodwin's just and well pointed out, Jay. There is a skullet detected, so please take a drink for the skullet if you would. Yes, Co Bibble. He looks good as a hologram. He looks good. What do we think of Padway rocking the vaguely Muslim full attire, red attire? What do we make of that look? No one wants
Cultural
to go there.
appropriation.
Someone in the chat earlier on said it's indicating that she's on the blob.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Jeez. God.
Good way to get struck off.
Again, it's
YouTube,
like
innit?
just her saying, "You all right?" Oh, it's just so kind of sterile. So
basic.
Yeah, just a couple more words, George. You know.
Well, don't worry, Brown. Don't worry. The chat will get us back on track. We're still getting the Jar Jar Binks porn star names. We have Ball Gag Binks. We have, thank you, Hostman. Nikki says Schlong Dong Binks.
That's a good one.
And then we had a couple of people with this submission. Jar Jar Bonks. There we go. Well done. You never fail to deliver, chats. We thank you very much. So, and there's little Anakin and Jar Jar's feet still on the table. He is a rude bastard, Jar Jar, isn't he? Get your damn feet off the table,
probably.
Bloody animal.
Elephantitis feet.
Yeah, they are. What's the little white containers then? Anyone want to hazard a guess? Will
it get the channel demonetized?
Depends what you're going to say, Brown.
I will say, if I may, feet on the desk is one of my pet hates. I just detest it.
Why would you?
Why
would you put your feet on the desk?
Yeah, my ex-boss at work, he used to do that. Basically, he used to work for somebody else, so he had a managing director above him. And I just think it's so disrespectful putting your feet on the desk. It just grinds my gears. Moving on.
Smilex just saying Brie Larson just out of shots in this scene. Yes, that's great.
I've got to admit, that's the weirdest condiment set I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? So Brownie, you walk into your home office and
bedroom.
Let me see who's gonna tempt you most. So current day Natalie Portman, still a fine lady, is there, dressed in the Attack of the Clones arena fight scene crop top.
Oh, right, okay, I think I can remember that. Yeah, okay.
Right, but feet up on the table. How do you react to that situation?
Get your feet off the table.
He's not having it, folks.
No, it's not as worse as if your feet was on the table and you were picking your toes. That'd be even worse. That'd be even worse, wouldn't it?
Scraping out the dead skin between them.
Oh no! Oh god!
Why and who is saying it's very cold?
Anakin he's very cold. What they could do is they could slice open Jar Jar and stuff him inside. Just
lightsaber him, get the fat going a bit. Yeah.
I thought he smelled bad from the outside.
Brownie, you've got a new quote for the channel's poster. Here you go from MJ. kind of sums it up,
Dirty old
doesn't it?
bastards.
if you want a one-liners, what you're dealing with here.
Some
there
of
we
us
go.
are old. Some of us are old.
Some of us are very
But
dirty.
definitely
as well.
dirty and bastards, correct.
Mm.
Moving on.
Okay.
Oh,
This
look at him.
creature. Yeah.
Look at him.
The amount of
Drink,
time-
everybody.
The amount of times they've had to assassinate Jar Jar and they never took him.
Drink,
Yeah,
everybody.
but that's the one thing George Lucas listened to when they said they didn't like him, and then he pulled him out, didn't he? So,
Pulled
you
him
know,
out.
at least George Lucas listened to the fans.
Yeah,
at
but one
least.
film too late, though.
I know, but again, you know, nobody was challenging him. So, you know, and this film was a huge success. So, you know, what else are you going to do? Yeah, so there you go.
Awful.
T-Gun is suggesting Jar Jar is doing something rather untoward out of shot there. Maybe he is. I don't know. And here we go. Here's the start of the romance, folks. So,
God. This
I
is
had-
so weird.
I had a moment of clarity about this when I was doing the slides, but I'll tell you in a minute.
So weird, isn't it?
It is rather strange,
It's
isn't it?
awful. It's dialogue or chat up lines of somebody who's never chatted up a woman or man before.
I mean, thinking about the Tauntaun allegory, you could have just said, like, how about I split you open and get inside you?
Oh, God. Calm down, Schofield.
So how old was Anakin there anyway? Was he
9.
7 or something? 9.
It's 9. Yeah.
And she was in the film
14.
Padme 18.
14. She's supposed to be
14.
the character's 14.
1-4.
Oh wow, that's craziness. Oh well.
And she's just leaning over him to go, put a baby in me.
Oh,
Two babies.
Oops.
God.
You seem sad. Okay.
Quality lines from George. Well done, George.
I'm skipping backwards because, you know, there's only one way to bring this to life, and that is with our two master of accents, Brian and Swappers. So Brian, I'm going to give you the job of young Anakin. And any suggestions? What are your favorite Brian accents we can get him to do Anakin in?
Fuck.
Still Saunders. Still Saunders.
Steel Saunders. So Brian, you're going to be young Anakin in the style of Steel Saunders, and of course Swappers is going to be Amidala, but in the style of Palpatine. I guarantee
That's original.
this has never been done before. So here we go, folks. So let's cue and let's go. Action.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's fucking brass monkeys up here.
Come on, get it together.
You're coming from a warm planet, Annie.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Your face is fucking shithouse.
The Queen is very worried.
Oh, gee, we're gonna have to get the fucking council on this one. Yeah, take this, fucking cheer up, you miserable.
Oh, can't see the C word.
Oh,
He just
Oh dear.
nice
got
one,
it.
Brian.
He got it.
Made it out of a kangaroo's donger. Yeah, he'll probably kill you in the end.
Listen, child, I don't need this to remember you by. But my caring for you will remain. Ultimate
dear.
power.
Oh dear.
Brilliant.
dear.
So there you go. What an absolute what a treat for a Wednesday night and a hot and sticky Wednesday night. There we go, folks. So well done. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Swappers, for your wonderful interpretation. We may revisit that. I'm just putting Z and Mega Geek on warning there to be ready for
For what?
scene. Well, you may have to show us your acting chops. MJ says, sounds like the Ruin Johnson community thing.
I know.
Imagine someone just joining the stream for the first time,
What?
and
This is
just
like-
to witness Anakin in an bizarre Australian accent.
We
And
should definitely do
Padme as
the pantomime
Palpatine. Yeah.
that we've been
well.
threatening all year.
We've been
to do.
threatening pantomime for a while. I
2
think
years.
that's
Yeah, we'll do one.
yeah, we're gonna
This
do
is
it
like the
this
Last
year.
Jedi
folks.
table read, isn't it? This?
I did enjoy that. Honestly, I did enjoy it, and we could have gone on all night. But anyway, I won't put you through that one.
This dialogue really is awful, isn't it?
Oh well, we tried to bring it to life, but yeah. Well, Mega, come on, it's time for a drink, everyone. Get ready.
Drink,
We're
everybody.
gonna unleash the Mega Geek. So come on, Mega, give us your thoughts on this exchange, this scene, the writing, the lines, the
Go on, Ian, tell it
emotion.
like it is.
It's all. What can I say? It's awful. Also,
Shit.
the conversation between them both
Shit.
doesn't really make any sense either, does it? Really, let's face it. It
It's-
really doesn't.
I think the dialogue it's just too much too soon dialogue, if you know what I mean.
It's just
They've only
flat.
just-
And
Yeah.
I
Yes,
mean, George
yeah.
Lucas's horrible attempt to try and make a connection between them both, but he can't because he's a little kid and she's like on her way to being a proper woman,
Queen.
basically.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. You should have. This kind of dialogue should not have been in this scene at all. in
No,
my
it doesn't
opinion.
make sense either. Miss your mother. You were only with her 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
How can you miss her already?
It's
Man up.
already.
Regarding what the moment of clarity I had about this.
Oh yes.
I think
An
Anakin
epiphany.
Anakin just wanted somebody to replace his mother.
Oh.
No, it was.
Yes.
I reckon this was in there because George Lucas.
Oh, that's
was
what it
trying to
felt
make a
like.
connection between them. It's because he knew it was going to end up in this big sweeping romance in the second one and the third. Well,
Well,
second one more or less. And it's
me
really
being a-
bad.
Me being a bitter and twisted old man just sees the negative with this. He just wanted somebody to replace his mother.
Really?
And she just wanted. Say no more.
Gav.
Well, we move
Cheers,
on
Franco.
from our wonderful. Thanks for that reflective moment there, Brownie. We move on
welcome,
from our fabulous bit of community theatre, and we are entering a planet, a city planet. Is this? Dare I say? Is this Coruscant? Where are we?
Yes.
It is
It is.
Coruscant. Oh, what a
They're about to meet
Um,
with Chancellor Valorum, who's played by Terence Stamp, Zod.
Yes.
Oh, of course. BIGT Moore
Bigot.
says to drink, man, babies. So
Cheers, everybody.
there was something we did which has instigated a drink, but
Just draw your
okay.
attention there, Ruin, to MJ UK84's comment.
Oh God. I'll do it.
God.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Go on then. I'm not touching that one.
Moving on.
Oh,
I think we've got
There you go,
super
folks.
chat.
There you go.
We've got
For
super
the
chat.
for the visually impaired people, unfortunately, we can't read that one out.
Bank of Hostman sock cheese for $5. In fairness, Anakin is supposed to be 10 canonically and Padme 14, but they cast Natalie Portperson, who's in her early 20s when they filmed.
That is wrong in both counts. He's canonically 9 years old, according to George Lucas. And
One year
Natalie,
out.
Natalie Portman was, as I said earlier on in the stream, she was 16 when it was filmed, 18 when the film was released.
Okay.
Brownie, just refund them £2.50 or $2.50.
I will do.
Yeah, just for
Refund on the way,
inaccuracies,
mate.
But we appreciate it, Hostman. Fiona's you coming in for a little bit of flack here, Brownie, because Fiona says, "Is Brownie just figuring out that?"
I did think that.
Dude, a little fucking late to the party, man.
What about the observation?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, it's
well,
pretty much canon.
In my defense, this is probably the third time I've seen this film. Yeah.
Well,
Is that
like-
windows from the
and
ship?
pay more attention
Yeah.
to it, as it were.
It is. Looks
Yes,
like
yeah.
skylight, doesn't it? From just like an ordinary house. It's really weird.
This,
Yeah,
this little
strange.
scene, George put in. All right, welcome to name dropping on the Mr. Burnlage. George Lucas put it in to have the pilot show him and just do a little bit of training about the ship and what moves what and what does what to make the end scene slightly more believable.
Oh God. Oh, I can't remember the end now.
Before we crack one off, this line here: the entire planet is one big city. What do we make of that line and that concept? Even
There's no need for that line because you can see it. There's no point in putting dialogue in a scene if you
Yeah.
can
No,
see
don't
what's
tell.
happening. It's just really bad script writing.
Yeah, it's just telling the audience
What they're
everything.
seeing.
Yeah,
This just
it's
reminds me.
awful.
This just reminds me of that scene in Airplane where the pilot looks to that kid who's been brought up to the cockpit and says, "You ever seen a grown man?"
Yeah.
Nice one, swappers.
the entire planet is one city. I mean, it's hard to imagine that, isn't it? We've seen you see some sprawling cities, but imagine an entire planet.
Yeah, but as I said, there's no need for that bit of dialogue. We can see it, and plus, do we need to know that information? It really is neither here or there. Whether
We're
they
just,
said it or
I think we're supposed to go, woo! Isn't that amazing? Woo!
The planet is one big city. There's 3,732 Starbucks.
Z, could you read out this from your sidekick, please?
R2 says, have you ever been to a Turkish prison, Anakin?
Oh god, classic.
That's great. Wow, the droids always carry the show, don't they? So here we go. Landing bay.
It looks very dangerous. One slip and you're off the edge.
And we have, I guess you would call him a young Palpatine.
Younger.
I mean, what
Yes,
age?
the real hero of Star Wars.
Oh.
He won. He won.
Yeah, is that Ray's grand?
Ray's uncle,
No.
whoever it is.
Ray Skywalker.
Ray's granddad. Yeah.
Yeah, he won. He's
He
he's
won,
the real
everybody.
hero.
Ray, whatever. Palps won. In the end.
Palps one. There's the hero of the entire series right there. He is looking rather, I don't know how old he is there, but he's considerably younger than he looks.
He's
later
acting everybody else out of the park.
He does.
While standing there.
Yeah.
Do you know-
Gravitas.
The funny thing is, Chancellor Valorum, Terence Stamp, took the role partially because he liked the idea of working with Natalie Portman in the
Dirty
role.
old man.
And what happened was, apparently the day he went to film that, she wasn't about. He says, where's Nat? Where is Natster? He said. And George Lucas said, I gave her the day off. Just talk to this fucking glowing orb here instead. Just for a fucking poll. Talk to that.
Well, he was doing that quite a lot actually.
Hmm.
And when he did that, he could change things in the edit. He could like move the actors around in the space and stuff like that. So yeah.
It's quite alarming that a director wouldn't know that actors need to bounce off each other to produce something decent.
Yeah.
Well, he's not a very good director, and he even admits that he never ever wanted to be a director. So
He should have got someone in then, shouldn't he?
Well, I don't know. I guess
You
he
could have
felt-
done it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I guess he felt that it was his responsibility to kind of finish off the saga, because the way he saw it was the next three he was doing was just to
Well,
finish it,
start
round
the
everything
saga,
off.
Not
Yeah.
finish it. Start.
Yeah, so
He might not be a director, but he's no good at health and safety either, is he? I mean, where's the single railing around?
no,
the-
I know.
One gust of wind and you're done for.
You're off.
No railings, no zips. They're the rules. Swap as well. We've got you. Could you read out this one from MJ, please?
I just banged Ray's grand.
I really should read them before I read them out in my head because, some of these could be quite dodgy, couldn't they? Can we just go back a couple of slides? There was I just saw a giant toaster off the bottom left of what's that all about?
Go on,
Sure.
then.
Giant toaster.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
pod they're leaving.
Remember,
isn't it?
this planet is one giant city. Remember that, guys.
This is where Jar Jar delivers a really quite disturbing line. He's talking about Padme and he says, pretty hot. Well, she's fucking 14. She's only 14, Bill.
Yeah, but we're talking about a different universe here. That doesn't mean anything, I guess.
Yeah.
Josh
Yeah.
Schofield.
The Savile universe.
They put Anakin in a death-defying race, didn't they? So everything's out the window now.
So we've got Obi-Wan, and let's have a drink for his hairstyle, folks. Obi-Wan's really going for it on the bow. Liam Neeson is obviously getting on a little bit and can only get so far down. Little Anakin's just doing a half-assed head bow. I don't know if even Jar Jar's attempting to do it. And black dude at the back's making no effort at all. So what's going on here?
Well, if Liam bows down any further, his knob's going to hit the deck, isn't it?
Just give himself a
Didn't they
blowy.
listen to Bruce Lee? Bruce Lee says you should never take your eyes off your opponent when you're bowing. So there you go.
Yes.
Sorry.
Put him over the edge. Yeah, okay. Well, at least we know who's respectful and who's not.
Well, maybe if Jar Jar bowed, his thing would fall off his head, because if you saw the way the guy was wearing something on his head, wasn't he? And then they did the CGI over it.
Maybe his
Maybe he
ping pong
couldn't
balls
bow.
would fall off.
Maybe he couldn't bow. I don't know.
Oh, Ruin, can I just ask you to highlight "Finger My Asses"?
Oh God.
Oh,
If you got it, Brownie, where is
Oh,
it? How
just
far
bear
back
with
we
me.
go?
that beer's gone straight to my head because I'm such a lightweight. Who am I looking for?
Finger My Ass.
This.
There you go.
Oh, no.
If there's a grass on the pitch, oh wait, there is no grass on this planet.
So
We are still going strong with the Liam Neeson dong jokes. Jay Goodwin says Liam needed help standing back up because his cock slipped out.
all the blood just took time to get back to his.
What a terrible
That's
piece of
body.
dialogue. It's a great gift to see you alive, Your Majesty. What a horrible piece of dialogue.
It's all horrible.
You know, there's times I sit here and I wonder, when people kind of chat with friends, family, work colleagues, whoever, and they say, "What did you do last night?" Do people actually say, "Well, I sat and watched a load of old blokes for the fourth week running talking about the Phantom Menace and basically doing dick jokes and Schofield jokes and innuendos?" And
This is literally a bunch of mates down the pub getting pissed and having a laugh at something.
It is.
Drink, everybody. On that sentiment, drink, everybody.
Anyway, we hope you're having a good time.
Cheers, everybody.
We love to get into this shit, don't we? So first question. Now the one in the black is not Padme, is it?
No.
Spoiler alert.
No, it's
No,
very
Padme's in
confusing
the
keeping up, yeah.
orange in the back. This is her double, a body double. Is this Keira Knightley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's she
Thing is,
wearing?
she's about 5 inches taller than Padme. Nobody
Let's
notices.
go back.
Probably just the heels.
Yeah. There's a bit of a pervy face on Sheev there. What's going on there, Swappers?
Is Palpatine the one speaking here? I can't remember. I thought it might have been Valorum.
Yeah.
It's a great gift to see you alive, Your Majesty.
If you look at Anakin, just look at his body language and where he's looking. It's like he doesn't know where to look, and it's just awful.
He's not had a prompt from anyone, has he? The actor.
Oh God, it's just awful.
A bit of trivia for all you man babies. This was actually used on the poster in China for the Phantom Menace, and the reason we know that is the black guy's been cropped out on the right hand side. There we go.
Moving on.
A little bit of, I think, other than admiring Captain Zod or whatever his name is there, and his jawline, we've got some nice sky traffic going on there.
I don't understand all that sky traffic. It's just like, George, it looks great. Throw it in.
Yes, I mean, who's got right of way there, Brown? If you look at the lanes crossing each other, it's
it's just meaningless. Eye
making me
candy. It's just
uneasy.
garbage. But I will say, in terms of quality of acting, it's on there on the screen there, isn't it?
Mm. Oh yeah, I mean, you got a couple of heavyweights there, haven't you? That's for sure.
Yeah.
Terence Stamp was hideously underused in this. Such a
Mm.
crap part for him to play.
Yeah.
Like 3 lines or
He
so.
got paid. He doesn't care.
What do we make of the design? I'm thinking particularly the helmets, but the two guys at the front of this shot, I don't know if they're guards or what they are, but particularly the helmets look a little bit odd, don't they?
Well, it looks like they've been ripped off the Buck Rogers draconian helmets.
It does, yeah, you're right. And the outfits
And-
as well.
Yeah.
And one of them, they get them on our left as we look at it, looks to be left-handed because he's got his holster or whatever's going on his left hip. Oh, just thought I'd point that one out. We talked about this. Go on, whoever that was.
Mark Hamill's son played one of these guys, and so did up-and-comer Dominic West.
Oh, really?
He's actually got a line in it, Dominic West.
Oh, that's him on the. Looks like it's him on the right. Yeah.
Don't think so, but later on you'll definitely be able to tell him if you have
on the
story.
east, on the east or the. Okay, won't labour that one. Okay, moving on.
Did they build that ship though, or was that a visual effect?
It's got to be visual, surely.
Must be CGI.
Yeah.
They probably had like bits of it, like the ramp and things like that, and the landing.
Yeah. It does look like
So,
it's there though.
Moments of honesty from the panel of retrobates. Did anyone else pick up that Amidala wasn't the one in black?
Everybody did.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that it was her.
They all knew. Okay.
Yeah. It's a strange non-twist.
But you saw her before talking to Anakin in the red, so.
What he was thinking about that one. Anyway.
Moving
on.
Drink, everybody. Change of hairstyle.
Oh, change your hairstyle. Yep.
Has he just brushed it in a different direction, or do you think he's got a
No,
complete
it's grown
different
about 5
style?
inches.
Yeah.
It's pickups and reshoots they did. This the same in Attack of the Clones, except it's even worse. His beard keeps changing the whole way through. It's horrendous, and it's even worse than Attack of the Clones. Yep.
Oh, I'm running out of my second drink. We're drinking that much. Little Annie here.
This is the. I kept this in because this is the kind of Force moment. He turns around and he can kind of hear what they're saying, but they're miles away. So this is kind of like a Force moment.
Oh, okay.
So it's
nice
subtle,
insight,
but it's
Brown.
there. Yeah. Moving on.
Nikki thinks it's an M. Night Shyamalan twist.
Shamalama ding dong.
And not to get diverted or to get bogged down, but M. Night Shyamalan is, for me, has made some of my favourite films and some of the worst fucking films I've ever seen in my life. How does that happen from the same director? How does this one man
Again,
produce...
it's the same thing, isn't it? That they're not challenged, and obviously, when you have one hit, it depends on the person. You think you're the top bollocks, don't you? And then, you don't listen to anyone, and you write what you want to write, and then
Yeah, it's like Killing Zone. Great film.
Oh, shut up.
I would thoroughly recommend everybody Killing Zone by Mega Geek. Great film.
Okay.
Yeah, where can we find it, Mega Geek? Come on, don't be shy.
It's on the Rebecca Girl channel.
There you go. Get on it, folks. Why are you still watching us on the Brown Alliance? Go now.
His follow-up movie Bad Day just dog shit, just out of control. Nobody reining him in. Just
right.
Garbage.
Surrounded by yes men. You just
garbage.
I wish that was so.
His success and all the money got to him, didn't it? Yes. Brownie, we know you like saying his name. Do you want to read out this one, please?
Tim, I like saying this, especially when I've had a can of lager. Hannabomb.
Oh, smelt that.
M. Night. M. Night made the worst movie of all time. Avatar. Airbenders.
I didn't actually watch that one, but I did.
I haven't seen it.
For me, the worst movie I've ever seen, and that's saying something, was The Happening. I think it was called.
That
The
was
Happening.
awful.
Oh my good lord!
Didn't even the explanation was absolute rubbish for it as well. Towards the ending, I was like, "What is this? It's the worst."
Did it happen though?
Nothing happened for 2.5 hours. Nothing happened. And Side Feet, and I know we are getting bogged down, but do allow us to this little divergence. Side Feet said, M. Night only made 3 truly good films. Fight me. I presume he means Sixth Sense, obviously, Unbreakable, and this is the one which is up for debate. The third one now. Some would say, was it Glass or
the Alien one with
yeah?
Mel
I mean, I
Gibson?
like that one with Mel
Signs.
Gibson.
Is it
I did
Signs?
like Signs. Yeah.
Signs was incredibly dumb, but I think he might be referring to the third one. Might be the James McAvoy movie.
Oh yeah, that one is. I didn't really like that one either.
Unbreakable.
No, it was where he played
Split.
multiple characters. Split.
Split.
That was
Split.
it.
Sorry, yeah, Split was the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
And here you go, top modding from Bijot. Check out Mega Geek's work.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't. There's 66 people here.
Check it out after.
I say
Subscribe.
go now. If you go now,
That's an order.
even if you come back in 5 weeks, we'll still be going through this.
I just went up to 74. Hello, 74 people.
Wow. There we go. We got some new retrobates joining us. T-Gun, and we are truly getting bogged down now, says The Village sucked. I liked The Village. I liked it. I'm sorry. I bloody liked it.
Guessed it halfway through. It's the twist was so bad. You guessed halfway through what the twist was. And you're like, what? You know,
What, it was
have you seen Old?
I might be on my own.
You seen his new one, Old? Have you seen that one?
No, I've not seen that yet.
That's on Netflix.
Is it? Is it any good?
It's quite good.
I'm going to stick with this gag. You said the twist with The Village halfway through. Was it a town?
No, but that's a horrible
Moving on. Moving on. Can we move on?
Thinking
please?
Man's one, is it? Is it, Ian?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yes, go leg it over to Ian's channel, and Fiona M says,
oh, she didn't like it. Oh, Fiona
Old
didn't
was
like
shite,
it.
and T-Gun says, of course, Ruin like shite films.
Yeah, no, I was
shite films.
like neither here or there on it. I didn't think it was great, and I didn't think it was terrible. Just what was in the middle of the road.
Whoever mentioned M. Night Shyamalan, you're
dong.
responsible for the last 7 minutes of chat, so that's your fault.
Lockdown.
Anyway, we return reluctantly to the Phantom Menace, and there's Jar Jar. Why does Jar Jar look every bit of 12 feet tall here? I mean, is the new...
walks like an idiot.
He's gigantic. I'm sure this is... something's gone wrong with the perspective here, or I don't know.
But that's the thing, you see. They thought he was going to bring the comedy in, and everybody was gonna love him and think he was funny. But it kind of backfired on him, didn't it?
Yeah,
big time.
It was Nikki who took us down the M Shamalamalam wormhole. Thank you, Nikki, for that one. And the chat, you can all blame Nikki for that. Okay, so at some point we're going to get off this goddamn platform, but until then, we've got...
if I may...
go ahead.
Message to Melvin deeply. Melvin, I'm sorry. Moving on. Week 4.
It feels
week
like an in-joke.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Melvin. Week 4. Week 5.
Right. Jaden Smith Eyes says, and we really are getting bogged down, I'd still argue Sixth Sense is one of the greatest films of all time. Don't care if the rest of his work is only mediocre.
Again, sorry, I'm hijacking the stream. Beer's gone straight to my head.
Good God, Brown. It's only your
who was
channel.
the guy out of... Is it Joel Haley Osment?
Haley Joel Osment, who was in the running to play Anakin.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, really?
Also, the running to play Harry Potter as well.
This would have been a better film just with that guy in this?
No, it'd probably be the same because George Lucas is directing. It's down to the director. The director's the one that makes the brings the actors and points them in the right direction, performance-wise. And George Lucas was given. I remember seeing Ewan on a chat show, and he was saying George Lucas gave them no direction whatsoever. He'd ask him, "Oh, should I say it this way?" And George would say, "Okay, say it that way." Do you know what I mean? So George didn't give him any direction. It's obvious in this movie that there was no direction
He
whatsoever.
was probably just
any of the actors.
He was too concerned with the technicalities of the
probably.
filmmaking, not the scripts.
Graham Norton, he was on. That's when he said it.
He says it on the behind the scenes thing as well, while he's filming The Phantom Menace, which is pretty funny. Sorry, Ruin.
No, it's okay, Brian. I was just going to say, while we've got you, could you give us a bit of Jar Jar there? The lines on the screen, never miss the opportunity when we've got a nice Jar Jar line.
The Queen's being grossly nice, piece of tinks.
It says Jar Jar meets Jimmy Cranky. There you go, folks.
Rab C. Binks.
There's a special treat for you all. It sounds something like the noise Nicola Sturgeon would have made when she was arrested earlier this week. Anyway, getting bogged down in Scottish politics.
Back in a minute. I'm getting beer. Back in a minute.
Oh, everybody, he's on one. He's
everybody in the chat, get a refill. That's an order.
I'm truly off the wagon. Hang on, let me just text the missus and tell her I need a refill because I don't have the pleasure of jumping off the stream.
Quick, advance at 15 slides while he's away for her.
Look at that. That looks like where I live.
Live on Coruscant.
Grey buildings. That looks like actually looks like my estate.
without doxing yourself, where are we talking roughly, Mega?
London Battersea.
Oh, Battersea. Oh,
yeah,
Battersea,
looks like. Well, especially the old council estates. That's how grey it looks. How awful. Anyway, carry on.
Well, we go inside. We go inside one of these fabulous grey buildings, and nice bit of carpets.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
looks like 60s decor.
I hope Jar Jar wiped his elephantitis feet before he went on that nice carpet. And we've now got Amidala in a she has more costume changes than a Lady Gaga concert. What's going on here?
No idea.
And,
this is where she's trying to persuade him to go for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum's leadership.
That's
when he always falls asleep. This bit here.
Yeah, it gets heavy in the old politics, doesn't it? Here,
no need for any of this at all.
We are severely lacking droids, and I'd like to bring Z back in at this point. Z, why so few droids in Coruscant? You'd think with such a city, the planet the size of a city or so, or whatever the way around it is, a planet which is a city, you'd think we'd have more droids. Where are all the droids on Coruscant, Z?
There are very few droids on Coruscant, sir. That is because they're all bigots and they hate us.
Oh, no.
They're all at that bar, aren't they? That was in
yes, of course.
Yes, we've all gone to Planet Lizzo. As they have a droid nightclub.
Well, there we go.
But there's nothing to see here. Move along. Come on.
Quick. He's away for that.
Just move it along. Because there's not. They're just talking rubbish.
She's back. Oh, damn. Okay. She needs to work on her lipstick application, doesn't she? That's for sure.
She looks a miserable bitch.
It's just like she's just gone for the Adolf single line of lipstick down the middle.
Is this so? This in this film they mucked around with her voice. When she was in costume, they kind of slowed down her voice. But when she wasn't in costume, when she was talking to Annie, her voice was normal. And then when she's in this get up, they kind of do something with her voice, don't they?
She spoke with a kind of English accent when she was doing things that were more formal, and that goes back to Carrie Fisher's performance because she was trained in England, and her her accent changes from American to English. So it's basically a mistake in Star Wars 1977, and they decided to try and make it some kind of functional effect here.
I wonder if that hat was heavy. It looks heavy.
Yeah, well, she's been working on her neck muscles. I won't imagine what doing, but
All this speech is just setting up Palps, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
just so clunky and yeah.
The hero of Star Wars. There he
Yeah.
is, right there.
Yeah, I
Forget
mean,
about Luke.
considering George was trying to appeal to a new generation, the next generation of Star Wars fans, and obviously we had all the antics of Jar Jar stepping in shite and farting and burping and doing all the rest of it. How can you justify that and then these elongated political, conversations? Yeah, Howie's on it as well.
He obviously thought it was very important for us to know how and what happened via the structure of the I guess the community. I guess I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. None of it. Why he's got all this stuff in there.
Well, I think a lot of it's down to putting Palpatine in a position of power.
Yeah, but they could have done it easier than this, couldn't they?
Could have done it very, very McClunky.
Yeah.
McClunky dialogue. Yeah.
Drew Gordon says, I think the politics is cool.
I kind of do also, but it's just the dialogue sucks.
E.T. was in this, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
He was, yeah. I can't remember what scene it was, but I think it was when he was addressing the council.
It's the
wasn't
Yeah, the Senate.
he?
All right, was he phoning home?
I think he was. He was trying to get me out of this picture. He was trying
You know
to,
why
trying to
E.T.
get out.
died, don't you?
Got the
E.T.
phone
didn't
bill.
die. He went home.
He got the phone bill.
Moving on. God, there's a dad joke for the ages.
What is that in the background?
Yeah, we've finally got something interesting to talk about. What is that
Tooth.
turd face in the background?
Is that another figure that came out? We don't know the name of.
That's a male.
No, that's one of a few statues are in there. It's a
Oh.
like full-length naked cat man.
Wow. And it really is. The planet really is one big city, isn't it? Wow, look at that. As far as the eye can see, it's just grey.
I kind of get the feeling George thought that was impressive, but by trying to be impressive or impress us, it's just not impressive at all.
It's yeah, we're still waiting for our first look at that moment, aren't we, Brown? We've not had one, but anyway, he tried. He tried to.
See,
tried
here we
to
go. We've got
impress
a
us,
bit
he
of
failed.
look. Here you go. Dave dissects. That looks shite.
There we go. You need
Bank
a
of
new
Houseman.
catchphrase.
Look at that.
But anyway, we finally get something interesting to get our gnashes into, and we have the
Yoda the
Jedi
puppet.
Council, I do believe.
Yeah.
Yoda the puppet.
Z,
It's a puppet.
Z's always good with the knowledge, isn't he? Z, do you want to talk us through some of these characters in this scene, if you would? Any notable ones?
There are a few, yes. Flanking Yoda to his left are Mace Windu and Plo Koon. To his right, you've got Ki-Adi-Mundi, and my eyes have gone a little bit. I can't remember who that one is. Might be Shakti, Yaddle, and somebody help me with the rest.
The one on the far left with the ridiculously long Holdo-esque neck is Yarael Poof.
Yeah, he was in Close Encounters, I think.
There's
Wasn't he?
there's Nick Fury, one
Nick
from the right.
Fury. And Frank Oz.
Chewbacca's granddad on the right.
Yeah, isn't
Let
it?
his beard go a bit, isn't he?
Hang on, Brownie. Before we start moving on, Brownie,
Oh God, here we
if
go.
you he knows what's coming. If you had to, and you've got no choice, it's either do this Yeah.
It's a dad joke.
Get it down. Get it down, you brownie.
Cheers,
It's either you have to do this or you're basically ISIS are going to torture you for the rest of your living days.
Oh, that's not funny, but go on.
If you had to give a numerical value, which essentially is a sex reference to one of these characters, which one would it be? It's got to be one of the ones sat down.
I don't understand the question. You got a bit.
Who do you want to bang out of this scene?
Well, if you move on a moment, on, I'll show you. I'll.
Oh, you've already thought about this.
Yeah, let's just move on because we're really, really getting bogged down.
It's
drink, everybody.
It's the one in the beard, isn't it, Brown?
Something to hang on to, yes.
Oh, good God. How far are we moving on? Is it Yaddle Brown, the only female one?
No, you've also got Adigalia, who's on the council, and Depa Bilaba, who's Kanan Jarrus's master.
Doesn't he look young there?
Shiny.
Nice sheen. Stacey Tin is the fellow with the horns just to the left of centre.
Brown, I don't know if you think I've moved on, but I'm not going anywhere till we get a goddamn answer.
Keep going.
Which one of these? Oh,
it's there. Don't worry. I know it's there.
Keep going. Okay.
May I just say to the chat, whatever you do, don't Google Yaddle and Fleshlight. Whatever you do not Google Yaddle and Fleshlight.
And at that point, everyone immediately switches to Google.
This scene, trying to get
look,
back
Brownie,
on track.
if you don't give me a goddamn answer,
I'm going to. But when you get to
I'm going to bench you for listening fat, who just basically says Mace.
This scene is where they're saying we found the prophecy. I'm trying to be getting it back on, target here.
Stay on target. I thought I'm waiting for you to say, "Oh, that's the one. That's the one." I'm going to
keep going.
Okay. Is there a little one off to the right there?
No.
That one on the left could deep throat for days.
God.
Oh, we've got it. We've got a little. Look at the sassy head movement on the
sister. What you talking about, Willis?
Is he just trying to see round him? Is he stood in the way and he's kind of trying to look over his shoulder?
George is just trying to be clever with the aliens, and it's just like, let's throw it in. It'll look good.
Oh God! Why didn't he just give us one of those dancer ones with the long tentacles off the back of the head? Oh, okay, okay. Who is she, Brown?
No idea. One.
Yeah, you give her one, folks. Z or Brian,
that's
maybe.
Depa Bilaba.
Okay, and what do we know about her?
That she was the Jedi Master that trained Kanan Jarrus. Who appears in the animated series of Bad Batch. She actually dies during Order 66.
Oh, what? Someone died during Order 66? I thought everyone survived it.
Animated version of Order 66. So we do get to see her die on screen, which is more than we get for Shakti.
Listening fast. So Indian.
Shakti was due to be killed by Anakin in Revenge of the Sith, but they cut it, didn't they?
Yes, she was also due to be killed by General Grievous in Revenge of the Sith, and they cut that as well.
Because I know people say that the scenes are a bit kind of jarring, the fact that Anakin turns, well, some say relatively quickly, and I think part of the reason they perceive it that way is because they cut that scene out.
I was thinking this also.
Order 69. Oh God.
Yeah, me and Melvin, great minds.
Fiona M was referring to. His name isn't Kid Fist, though, is it? Is it Kit Fisto?
It's Kit Fisto.
Kit Fisto. Come on, Fiona.
No, Kid Fisto's Schofield.
Schofield, yes.
Allegedly.
Oh, yeah,
Allegedly.
For legal reasons, we have to say allegedly, unless until
Allegedly.
that's been confirmed in a court of law.
I think this is going to be a 6-week stream, everybody.
Oh no! Oh,
Hang on a
dear.
minute. Hang on a minute. New hairstyle.
Oh, take a big
Drink, everybody.
Oh God, I'm on my third double
God, you could
Double,
get hammered.
double
Just
rum
on
and
his
coke
hairstyle.
already. I know. So anyway, the conversation goes on while we've been eyeing them up sexually. Z, could you bring bring some common damn sense to the proceedings? What is the debate here? We're looking at them all like they're a slab of meat, and which one Brownie will bang. But could you censor us, please, Z?
Yes, Master Yoda is asking whether who they're referring to, and Qui-Gon Jinn refers to a boy who sells up the highest concentration of midi-chlorians he's ever seen in a life form. And he requests the boy to be trained or tested.
Oh, tested. I was going to say, Brian, could you do that line in your best Schofield accent? But I won't, don't worry.
A boy that's
There we
not
go.
been trained, a prodigy, brings him in to do with what he... That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Is his name McGreevy?
CGI Yoda or puppet?
Puppet.
CGI, they changed it.
CGI, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The original
This
was a puppet,
puppet,
and they changed it.
Yeah.
Nice set of English teeth he's got on him there, Yoda.
Actually, so this is. Wait a moment. Did they change it via the release on Blu-ray and DVD? Because in the original film, it was a puppet.
Oh, okay.
So they've literally changed him to CGI for the Blu-ray and the DVD release.
Yes. Yep.
Wow, that's crazy. Why didn't they just leave it alone?
Because it looked shit.
He looked a bit young as well, didn't he? As I recall, that when you saw Yoda and it was a puppet in this film, he didn't look quite right like Yoda. I think that's why they changed
the
it.
puppet looked like he was stoned.
He probably was.
His eyes looked really heavy and glazed.
Right.
So I'm not surprised they changed it.
Oh.
Right.
Swappers, I know you're these days embodying Palpatine, but I know you've got a bit of a Yoda in the back pockets. Would you mind translating this suggestion from J Desolate Soul Studios? What's Yoda asking for here? Give us it in your best Yoda voice, if you would.
Oh, J Desolate Soul Studios says,
I think Yoda was asking for someone to remove the hand up his ass.
Beautiful. Well done, Swappers. Well, we much prefer puppet Yoda, but we have to just accept all the CGI in this goddamn thing, don't we? What do we've not really talked much Mace Windu. What do we think of Mace Windu and Samuel L. Jackson? Obviously, he does play a vital part in this movie. Any thoughts? Any love for Mace Windu?
I was really happy to see Samuel L. Jackson in this film because,
I was a bit.
and I know why he got that job as well through TFI Friday, the show with Chris Evans in it, and that's how he got the part in this film. But I was really annoyed how they treated him and how he was dispensed really, really quickly in the third. Was it the third one or the second one? No, it's the third one.
Third one.
So yeah, it's a shame because he could have been a really good Jedi Master, but it's a shame.
Watching this today, I thought he was underacting.
He's no matter what he does, he's always credible, even if he's got crappy lines. He's always credible, whatever he does. I think he's a good actor. He's a better actor than people give him credit for.
Well, he wasn't selling it to me on this, but
He wasn't getting directed, was he?
Yeah, you can only work with what you
Exactly.
was given. See, here you
Exactly.
go. Fiona agrees. Yeah.
Just a quick question. each of the members of the council seem to have their own bespoke chairs.
They do.
Nice.
Yeah, suited to the particular. I mean, the only one I feel sorry for, and I don't know if we're going to get him again in this shot. Well, it's Yoda. The guy with the very long neck. I don't remember him having a very long headrest for his long neck, but otherwise, the rest seem to have all bespoke chairs. But,
Isn't there one that doesn't have any makeup at all in this circle? Just looks
really?
ordinary. Isn't there one that just looks ordinary?
The lady, surely.
The lady, that's
Yeah,
it.
the one.
Lady.
Depa.
Yeah, very good, MJ. And Kyriantos with the modern day joke there. No bloody hot desking there. No, they've all got their own bespoke chairs.
Mm.
That's a rather emotional look from Samuel, isn't it?
Well, I do like him as an actor. I think he's better than everybody thinks he is. It just picks crappy parts, in my opinion.
Oh well, here we go. Back to Anakin trying to get it on with Padme, and
that is sorry, interrupt. I think that's Dominic Wester.
Oh,
is it?
All right,
Yep.
okay.
Really, very young Dominic West.
He's
Are they
pining
trying
for the
to invoke invoke a bit of the Luke Skywalker with Anakin's appearance? Is that what they're going for here?
Definitely the boots. The boots are the same.
Oh, why does he want to see her?
Oh, he's going to the Jedi Temple. He thinks he's going to be trained, and it might be the last time he gets to see her.
Oh.
Is he coming in hot there?
So wants a good old sniff before he goes.
And what's going on in the background? Is someone holding on to a costume on a hanger, or it's?
I think it's the assistant.
Yeah,
the
He
servant.
wanted to say goodbye to her.
And is this the actual Padme? Is this the double? It's
That's
hard to
Padme.
track.
Yeah, it's Padme.
Have we got a language expert who can explain the accent above the E in Padme and how that's? Is that why it's Padme and not Padme?
It probably refers to the gender, maybe.
Yorkshireman pipes up like we need his input on language. Okay, I'm going to take a drink because just because.
Yeah,
I
drink,
want one,
everybody.
basically. Let's have a drink, everyone. Go
Yeah,
on,
I feel a
join
bit
us.
dry. Drink, everybody. Cheers.
Who's the sex bomb there next to Anakin?
No idea.
No idea.
Tom Jones.
And a naked statue to the right.
Very good.
Oh,
Thinking man's joke here.
we all
everybody.
missed
Very
that
good.
one, didn't we?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
The statue of the person who's naked on the right, incredible reach on the arm. She would have made a great boxer. Real good reach there. Look at that reach. Anyway,
Not so much
See?
body rock.
Do you think the reach is impressive? You're the reach
I
expert.
do.
Reach
I mean,
around
it's
droid.
perfect for reach arounds, isn't it?
What's this? We will tell her for you. So is she not Padme then?
She is,
Ah.
but she's
Ah.
pretending.
Completely forgot this scene.
yeah.
Is we pronoun?
What?
Well,
We. Is it
The
pronoun?
royal we.
Yeah.
The royal wee wee.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah, move on.
Cheers, Brian. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Highness. So he knows he knows that she's her.
ah.
Well, she's supposed to know at this point. He's supposed to think that Padme is just a handmaiden and not the actual queen.
Oh, I see. You know what? This film's
very
been scrubbed from
confusing.
my memory.
Makes no sense.
It's very confusing.
Dick and Balls with a nice bit of critical analysis. Brownie, do you want to read that?
You want me to read it?
I
Dick
do.
and Balls. Imagine what Star Wars would have been if Anakin was the 19-year-old boy going after the old girl.
Like Disney HQ, allegedly.
Yes. That'll be the when they reboot it then.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Well, we go back outside. It's a beautiful day, and we've got. Are these statues? Are they
They're
gods?
statues.
They are statues, right?
Mm.
Okay.
That looks like the Leeds First Direct Centre.
Well,
In
look,
Leeds.
we can't move on here without someone. I've not noticed them in the chat tonight, but someone needs to get
Walk.
walk.
Yeah,
into the
Walk.
chat.
Are you there, mate? Walk,
Someone
are you
wake
there?
him up. A dark side of the walk. Yes.
Activate the Walk.
No, unleash the walk, because he needs to see this. He would be so disappointed if he's not around to witness
Walk.
the
If you're
the
not there,
temple.
I'm going to be very disappointed in
Temple
you.
of Walk. No,
Looks like
honestly, someone
UFO.
knows them. Someone in the chat knows
This
them.
is
And will give them
2.5 years of streaming leading to this moment for Dark Side of the Walk, and where
the
is
chat's
it?
gone wild with Walk references. There he is. He's here. Everyone.
Hey!
It's my house. It's hilarious.
Oh, and not to be distracted from the main topic of conversation, side of he says that's the size of Neeson's belly. Oh, good God!
Okay, getting more in the gutter than
hey.
this.
We had
Looks like
some
a UFO.
feedback. We had some
Good call
feedback
here.
last
Good
week.
call here. Look, here we go. Good call.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, it does look like the mothership from V.
I started rewatching the original series of
It's
V.
all right, it's V.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little ropey in terms of the.
The TV is great.
But no, for a TV show, it was great. Yeah. Anyway, we got some feedback, didn't we, Brown? Too many sexual jokes.
Too many knob jokes.
Too many knob jokes, and here we are spending a full 5 minutes discussing a building
Walk.
shaped like Liam Neeson's knob. So anyway, I'm sure some people appreciate it. Anyway, good to have you, Dark Side of the Walk. I know you'd enjoy that one. So we transition to a rather interesting scene. Brian, what are we looking at here? This is
This is Padme bringing the complaint to the Senate about the invasion, and this is where she ends up going for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum's leadership because he wants a committee to be appointed to investigate. Oh well, I might as well just read out everything that.
Sorry, Brian. All the bits. Yeah, they're all there, mate.
Yeah, we can skip about 6. I've just read it.
Wasn't ET around in this shot, or was it the previous one?
Yes.
Keep an eye out.
Just while we're looking at Valorum in his little pod, is that his secretary? The and do we think there's something going on there? We know how these things happen in the corporate world.
Perhaps they are the driver of the pod.
Stenographer.
I can't read his full name out, but we'll just shorten it to the Willycoptering. Says, can't believe I bought an action figure of this character. Who's he referring to? Is that Valorum?
He's referring to Zod.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if so, what possible action could she... Where's the action? I don't know.
So this is the part of the movie that's really slow and boring. I remember when I saw this in the cinema thinking, get on with it. Why have we slowed down to almost a halt, wasn't it?
Well, we're going to speed up.
Yeah, okay.
It's like all this. It's just... I think George thought he was being really, really clever and doing all this. But no, it takes me out. All this kind of optical, kind of trippy pod
Can
stuff.
I just suggest that every time Brown says that I think George has been really, really clever, that we take a drink, you might end up
get a bottle
in the
ready,
infirmary
folks.
by the end of the stream.
Sorry.
Brown, if you don't mind, if you
See,
could just summarize by saying, look at that shite. That would
Atom
be
Grey,
helpful.
my back. Cheers, Atom. Look at that. It's right.
Take a drink, you man babies.
Right.
Frank Lanky Spank Plank. And hey, if you like saying Tim Hannabomb, I like saying Frank's lanky spank plank. He says, "What's happened to the space western?" It's a good point.
God knows what. Oh, God knows.
We just descended into corporate CGI nonsense, I suppose. Frank.
Politics.
Mm.
Moving on.
Oh, now we're talking taxation. Just when you needed something to perk yourself up. Okay.
What
It's a
the?
bit of a... Oh, now we're objecting. We've got arguments, counter arguments. We need. Oh God, good God.
Just move it along. Move it along. Nothing.
Okay, we'll skip through this. Padme.
What is up with that get up? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a strange look, isn't it? Is that meant to be her?
Don't know.
Surely
don't
not.
care.
Hair, not
Wookie
her.
Her. Why is he dressed like the Pope?
Don't know.
Black Pope.
Yeah, I'm drinking Japanese lager. He's Japanese, isn't he?
Moving on.
Moving on.
Even without hearing Palpatine, you can just he really, even just in his visual acting, he's yeah.
Move along.
It was
Move
the
along.
only one who was acting. But
Move along.
Move along.
We're still talking politics, payrolls, trade federations. I could just
God, you went backwards. What
we
is this
need
all
a
about?
strong
Move
leader.
forward.
We need a strong leader.
Oh, for God's sake.
Move on.
Move on. Move on. Past this scene,
move back,
please.
for God's sake. I don't know what's going on.
Again.
Attack on sovereignty.
Oh, for God's sake.
God, it's like
this is
watching
it. This
the
is where they're
politics
setting
channel.
up Palpatine with the most clunkiest dialogue ever.
Well, get ready, Z. Get ready, swappers.
Just take a drink, everybody. Drink. Just drink yourself into a coma.
Drink like a homeless bum.
Did you go forward one too many then?
I'm Brownie. I'm getting a repetitive strain injury of trying to go forward so quick.
I move for a vote of no confidence. I'll go through these.
Is that sorry? I hate
That's
to
in
go
him.
backwards.
That's in him.
Is that Lizzo's first appearance in Star Wars? There, the blue.
That was Jabba's dancer, wasn't it? You know, the one with the 12 breasts or whatever it was.
She's let herself go, hasn't she?
She's doing blue face in this film.
Give us something, Zod.
He's just thinking.
No.
Should never
vote now. Vote now.
Terrence Stamp's one of the most renowned over actors in the business, and he does absolutely nothing in this film.
Yeah, it's just FA.
Guy with the horns is Mas Amida, and to the right it's Taria.
Oh, a bit of tie action there for you, Brownie.
One definitely then.
Yeah, I was definitely always no hesitation. Didn't even have to ask the question that time. He's straight in.
This is such a toxic masculine stream. We are
Come on,
really living up to that moniker.
Move along.
We got 30 minutes to do
304 slides.
100.
Look, Brownie. Someone in the chat said they enjoy the politics. It would be unjust of us to rush through these scenes.
Was it Boris Johnson watching?
Is this grooming? There's my question.
No, it depends where his hand is.
No, it's grooming for a new emperor. That's what it is.
Oh, we get the first too old. Too old. Drink for you, McGregor. We can't see his hair, but we assume it's not.
It's different, yeah.
Consistent, yeah. Just a question for the chat. Which way does Liam Neeson dress to?
Cross.
The left and the right.
He goes down the left and then back up the right. Brown, any can we get you? We've not had a genuine look at that.
No. What are all those ships doing?
Going home.
It's traffic.
People going home, aren't they?
It's rush hour, Brown. Look at it. The sun's going down.
Yeah, rush hour. Oh God,
bet-
can we just move along?
Yeah, come on, let's move on.
Jeez.
Come on, 2 hours. Come on.
There's nothing to see here at all. Oh God.
This scene would have been a lot more funnier if it was done like Bill Murray in Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And every time he gets one wrong, he gets electrocuted.
Question for the chat. The chat can help us out here. You're not passengers, chat. Come on, you need to earn your way. If the answer's a cup, what's the question?
Where are the 2 girls?
What haven't Everton won in 30 years?
Oh, you bastard! I quit. It's too painful. Oh God, no.
Where are the 2 girls?
John Z's all over it. He says 2 Jedi,
Very
1
good. Very good, John. Very good.
What kind of sexual preference do you have, Anakin?
A cup.
Moving on.
God, just move along.
Dick and Ball says, "What am I wearing?"
A speeder.
Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
You ever watching gladiator movies?
Smilex says, "What's Khan's Liam Fit is not." Oh no. I don't know whether it's the politics or the dick jokes, but you've lost about 15 viewers, Brown. So
You can't say it.
I'm blaming it on the politics.
Sorry.
Is this the laziest Yoda line ever written?
How
Yes.
feel you?
I'll feel you.
Will you?
Is it
Okay, come
Coulter?
on. We need to liven this up.
Coulter. You need to press it faster.
I'm going as fast as I can slap my cock on the mouse button, Brown. We're going to
folks.
we need a role play because role plays get us through these scenes quicker.
No C words, please.
Okay, no, we've got it all under control. So we're going to ask Z to do the part of Yoda, and we're going to ask Mega Geek to play the part of young Anakin. So here we go, folks. Strap yourselves in, strap on, strap up, lube up, whatever you need to do.
Drink, everybody.
When you're ready, Z, at your own leisure.
How feel you?
Cold, sir. What?
See through your weekend.
Yeah, my balls.
Be
hang to the
mindful
left,
of your
guys.
feelings.
What is this shit all about?
That was Mace's line there.
Brian, we
Your
need you to step
thoughts
in.
dwell on your mother.
He's got
Yes,
a
well,
long
if
head,
you'd
doesn't he?
seen her, you would as well. Yeah.
I miss her. Sorry, I can't act. Sorry.
We know.
Afraid to lose her, I think. Hmm?
What has that got to do with anything?
Little green bastard, Jinn.
Yeah.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Oh, we reached the end of the slide deck.
Good.
Oh, I'll never enjoy something as much as Mega Geek.
Carry on.
Squirming his way
Carry
through
on. There's still a bit
Anakin's
to go.
Oh, there's a bit.
Oh,
No,
God,
we're
I
on the
think
last
so.
slide, Brown.
Oh,
We need to.
sorry.
We need
Sorry,
to add
I'm
the next
sorry.
deck.
I'm arsehole.
God.
Sorry.
Oh,
I
good
sense
God.
my-
He has 2 cans of cheap lager.
I'm
and he's
anybody's.
One can Dan.
shit-faced.
Welcome to the One Can Dan channel. Moving on.
So just when you thought you couldn't get much worse than watching Phantom Menace in real time, we're trawling through it in slow motion with bad readings of the lines. Anyway, come on, let's finish the scene off. Go on, Z, carry us on.
I sense much fear in you.
Thank God.
Oh, we need Brian to come in. Folks. Come on, Brian.
You thinking you people gonna die? Tongues get pasted too, eh?
Brownie.
I hope not.
We got a grand army.
Oh, God.
That's why you know I like this piece of thing.
Jar Jar Binks is
What fucking lines has he got here?
shite.
Too many. There's a guy from
We'll call it
Casualty.
there. We'll call it there. But
Senator Palpatine has been nominated to succeed Valorian.
Oh, there we go. So we finally get a
Yes.
bit of shenanigans.
As
Uh,
Supreme Chancellor.
You're getting some love from Smilex there, Brian. Well done.
Sorry,
And-
Smilex.
And Atom Gray says R.I.P. monetization. Why?
Do you know
what happened? I don't know what
I
happened.
don't know.
I think we're
I've got
good.
an idea what we should do for Christmas. You know, The Last Jedi.
I do know The Last Jedi.
Why?
Yes.
What if I redo the slides for The Last Jedi, but with all the subtitles and just go through it and do this? It'd be like a 17-hour stream, but it'd be piss funny.
It'll be cold day in hell before I watch that film again.
Exactly.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, we will do our Christmas panto. Don't worry, man, babies. But it's only June Brown. Don't wish the summer away. Brian, we all got a little bit giddy there, but can you just summarize where we are? Because I think Palpatine has managed to get himself in a position of power, hasn't he?
Yes, Palpatine is. If I'm elected, it's down to the last few. Melee team of Malice. There's another one who's up there, and hopefully Palpatine gets elected so the story can continue. But at this point, Padme does not give two fucks. She's just wanting to go home at this point.
I know the feeling.
like most of the panel and the,
Yes.
the audience of this stream, and in fact, the owner says we should finish this fucking movie by Christmas.
Yeah, 2024.
Oh, good God!
Oh.
It's now become like it's like an endurance thing, isn't it? No one wants to give up. We've got so far into this.
Casualty.
Antilles of Alderaan.
Yeah, I left this in because it's name drops, isn't it?
And
Bales
Antilles.
Antilles.
Can anyone? Z's normally good on these references. Z, what are the references? Obviously, we know Bale, but who's Ainley team of
Alistair.
Alistair?
They're the reuse looking aliens.
Ah,
They did speak up during the Senate scene.
ooh. Okay, well, there we go, folks. There he is. He's finally got what he wanted, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Scheming Palpatine.
Anyone?
Bale
Mm.
Antilles part was actually cut. It's played by Adrian Dunbar. And Bale Antilles was accordingly renamed Bale Organa and went on to be mentioned by name both the script and novelization of the original Star Wars film, though he's only referred to as simply Princess Leia's father in the film itself. He actually, Adrian Dunbar was on Graham Norton with Daisy Ridley and mentioned the name Bale Organa. And she says, Organa, isn't that Leia's name? And I thought, you fucking don't know a thing about Star Wars. Love. Just pack up your stuff and fuck off.
Are you saying there's a longer version of this film?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is.
Well, we could do that possibly next year. For the entire year.
So she's going back to Naboo. Why is she going back to Naboo? Is she?
Places with her people.
I will sign no treaty, Senator. Remember that voice. That's how she was speaking. It was just
Well,
weird.
good. I thought she'd walked in the room then.
She did. She's gone now.
Very nice ship.
Oh dear, she's a little bit disillusioned by the whole political experience. Never mind.
He's not
Public.
happy.
Public no longer functions. Look, Brown after 2 cans of Top Deck.
Top Deck.
Do they still sell Top Deck?
Lager
my
and
word.
lime variety,
Top Deck.
everybody. I'm
For the people, the Americans who often join us, Top Deck is like Bud Light,
Yeah.
but even more embarrassing to drink. There we go. I
Well,
believe it was
people
Shandy,
buy-
wasn't it?
Well, yeah, at least people
Mm.
buy Top Deck.
Mm.
Moving on.
Um,
Oh, here you go.
Brown-
Look, here you go. This is positive comments. Here we go. Spampton G. Spampton. I literally stumbled upon this stream.
oh,
We literally stumbled through it.
I think we all did.
he,
Welcome,
yeah,
friend.
well,
Welcome.
unfortunate bit of stumbling, but I'm sure he'll stumble his way towards something else. Can we suggest the Mega Geek channel for some serious entertainment, if you would? Tim Hannabom, Brownie, it's juvenile, but I'll just ask you to read it out.
Tim, I like saying this. Hannabom. Liam Neeson's cock is playing Yaya.
And Mega Geek, we never get you to, well, we not never, but we rarely get you to read out comments. But if you could read out this, because being a director, you'll appreciate when someone
Allegedly.
You'll appreciate when someone takes a deep dive and really gives us some critical analysis, and they go into the finer detail of what works, what doesn't work. And I think you'll enjoy this particular analysis from Pierre Antos. Here you go, Mega Geek.
Piss water.
Piss water.
Right, drink, everybody. Just have a drink, everybody.
Just have a drink. Don't worry about it. Drink now, worry later.
Look how cool he is. Look, sitting there like that.
He's so stoic.
No, he's the coolest. He's the coolest Jedi.
He's the coolest.
No,
F,
he
isn't
will not be trained.
And he was right. Everybody else was wrong in the room. Let's face it.
Amanda's in the chat.
Speed up,
Brian, could you just give us Amanda's Sukov's contributions?
Amanda Sukov in the chat says, Yariel Puff's neck feels inferior next to the girth of Liam Neeson.
Excellent. Yeah, okay, so we move from politics to, I suppose, a different form of politics, and it's the whole debate over whether Anakin can be trained as a Jedi.
He is too old. Oh my God, too old, eh? Bloody hell.
Yeah, they like to really hammer on this
age
on this one, but when we see the, I mean, how old are the Padawan Jedi?
They were young. They were like 5 years old, weren't they?
Oh, really? They are a bit younger. Okay. So who's making the claim? Is this Qui-Gon?
Qui-Gon.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the
He's got a
chosen.
particular set of skills.
Ooh, Yoda. Yoda sees the danger. It's almost like
Of course he does.
yeah, he sees it all.
See, you just say that line.
Clouded this boy's future is.
Brownie, how are you stacking up compared to Yoda in terms of hair department?
I've got more, luckily.
Oh, good. What about the wrinkles
Green.
on
I'm
the
not
lips?
quite as green as him, but
What about the crow's feet around the eyes?
he's definitely got more. Yes.
What about the jawline? Who's got the stronger jawline?
He has got a jawline.
What about you?
What about
I've got one also.
Oh,
Can we
good.
move on?
No. What about the nose? Who's got the best little button nose? Is it you?
Me, probably.
Oh, Brown.
He hasn't got he hasn't got a nose. How does he smell? Awful. Moving on.
Oh, God.
Dad joke.
He had to round it off with a dad joke. Okay.
Oh,
I think a
he's
3-hour stream here, everybody.
going against the council, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is. Well, he was always a bit of a renegade Qui-Gon, wasn't he? That was his
A
thing.
loose cannon.
Based on your description of yourself there, Smilex thinks you're dreamy, Brown.
Okay.
There
Thank
go.
you. I think.
And our reliable friend Tim Hannabom says, I keep looking at the clock.
Listen, mate,
time is slowing down.
Tim, I like saying this Hannabom. It's going backwards, mate.
Can we try and make a conscious effort to raise the energy? It's beginning to feel like a fucking Zoom call at the moment.
Well, I always say when we need to get shit going, we need to do some community theatre. So who can we
Gonna
pick
slow
this
things
time?
down, innit?
Let's go for Mr. Brown.
Okay.
As
I take Anakin as my Padawan learner.
Jesus Christ, Brown, give me a moment. Okay, Mr. Brown's going to be Qui-Gon, and just for the lols, Mega Geek's going to be Yoda.
What?
You can do it, Ian. Go on.
I
on.
can't do Yoda.
Just
Go
get
on,
on with
you
it, for
have.
God's sake.
Everyone can do
Qui-Gon.
Yoda.
There you go. That's me.
That was
Oh, you
good.
missed it.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay. I'll tell
Okay.
Impossible
Carry
to
on.
take him on a second. What? Impossible to take him on a second?
Second apprentice.
Oh, there you go.
Obi-Wan is ready. I am ready to face the trials.
I don't know what that one was.
There is little more he can learn from me.
Apart from girth. Probably.
Young
Okay.
Skywalker's fate will be decided later. There you go. Oh,
Is
Different
have we got
hairstyle.
an Obi-Wan? Z, come in and do it. Give us an Obi-Wan.
The Senate is voting for a new Supreme Chancellor. And Queen Amidala is returning home.
Brown.
Go with the Queen to Naboo and discover the identity of this dark warrior.
I think that was Yoda's line, wasn't it?
No, it's
Oh.
actually Mace's line.
Is
No.
it? Oh.
your man.
Oh, Swap.
Your man, this is the
Swappers.
clue we need to unravel the mystery of the Sith man.
Oh, no, that's
Rascal.
no, you
Fuck's
can't
sake.
do that, bro.
Right.
Everyone's I
Wagwan
couldn't-
Brown.
Everybody,
Fuck's
Terrible.
sake.
you're welcome, everybody.
Terrible.
Shiny.
So offensive.
Sorry.
Fuck's sake. May as well go the whole hog now.
It's so
This is a
contrary.
clue we need to unravel the mystery of the Sith.
Oh, good God.
May the force be with you.
Oh, I've
Always.
lost it. I've lost it. Oh, God, that one hurt. Okay.
The boys,
Anyway,
dangerous.
I
They
got-
all sense it. Why can't you?
That's what
Because
we
you're,
want.
Like-
you're
Maybe, sorry,
crap
no.
Jedi, that's why.
His fate is uncertain. It's not dangerous.
Of course it is, you idiot.
We're getting heckled now.
Quinn gone, sir. I don't want to be a problem, sir.
Well, that was a lie.
Yeah, exactly.
Proceed. I'm not allowed to
I-
train you. So I want you to watch me. Did Schofield say that? And be mindful. Stay close to me and you'll be safe. I've been wondering what's... Oh, the son's child.
Fuck's sake.
Brownie's basically just fondling himself while the rest of us watch.
Swappers, do the Anakin gone.
I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
Amori in the chat.
Hello, Stephen Amore.
Hey.
Midichlorians are a microscopic life form.
Very good. Very good.
They live inside me? Inside your cells, yes.
What a load of rubbish.
Life forms
Drink.
living together for
Drink a bit.
mutual advantage. That's dodgy.
It is, isn't it?
I don't understand.
Of course
That's a
you don't.
Wesley from Star Trek TNG joke. I don't understand.
Oh, we need another Z. We might
Your
need to-
Majesty, it is our pleasure to continue to serve and protect you.
Z, do you want to do Amidala?
Certainly does.
Yes.
Senator Palpatine fears that the Federation means to destroy me.
Oh,
Oh, honestly,
I think we're getting been told there.
it's descended
Franco,
into
utter wank.
it's
Go on,
descended into
Brian. Go on, Brian. Do this one.
He's a going home.
Oh, God.
we've had one super chat in 2 hours. I think that tells the story.
You're gonna finish this film next year, aren't you?
Yeah.
Where you're going?
No, you need to give it its due shout. So no, we'll what we'll do, don't worry, man, babies. We messed around a little bit there. We're going to go back to the political scenes, and we're going to do them properly.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not.
Oh, and we have a spaceship and space.
Cool.
Oh, what a pleasure. Dear, I do love the script read-throughs. I'm so glad you included the.
I think
subtitles.
organically we've found something what we need to do for future. Which is quite funny.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah,
what are we
allegedly.
looking at here anyway? Some kind of temple or anyone?
This is going back to the palace at Theed on Naboo.
Okay.
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom. Yeah. We've not had a single look at that from Brownie tonight. I think
There's nothing.
No,
It's not.
there's
There's
nothing.
no nothing.
But on the upside, Nikki says, "I love
Look
this
at
channel.
that!
I love this channel."
Oh,
And
cheers,
Tim
Nikki.
Honorbom's all up for table reads. you go.
Tim, no, put that back up.
Yeah, okay. He wants to
Tim,
say your name.
Tim, I like saying this. Hannabomb, table reads. Yes. I think organically we've stumbled across that. So, yes. Yeah.
We're going to inject life into George's deadlines.
Here you go, folks. MDuke84 for
Jeez.
$250 Californian woke dollars for Mr. Brown's sensitivity training. Thank you, my friend.
I'll make that a couple of thousand.
Yeah, put an extra couple of about 4 extra zeros on that. But anyway,
There's not often I've completely lost it and could not formulate words, but that was one of those moments. Well done, Brown.
Z, you available, mate?
Daisy Blossom Flower Child in the chat says $20. I'm truly enjoying the community theatre. Thank you so much.
Nice
there we
pussy,
go.
by the way. That's like my cat.
Who's
Nice
this
pussy.
guy then? He's famous, right? The actor just now that's sitting next to. He's famous. He's been in a
Character
couple of
is Rick Olay.
He's been
Rick
in a couple of
Olay.
Spielberg films, isn't he? I recognise the face.
Yes, he was also in
Ralph
With Nail and I.
Ralph Brown, his name is.
Yeah.
No relation, by the way. There
Moving
you
on.
go. Smilex
Ralph
is
Brown.
up with it. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Go on, Will. Sorry,
we
mate.
both did the same thing, Brown.
She
don't
Yeah,
worry.
dressed
great,
in.
great. Knobheads.
Yeah,
There you go.
great.
I'll press it, yes.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm not presenting because I'm pissed.
Another costume change from Padme. Take a drink, you filthy man babies.
What a Mardy cow.
Oh, careful. Don't slip into misogyny.
I can't fight a war for you. Who's saying
I
that
can
then?
only
No.
protect you. I can't fight a war for you.
It's
Because
only
I'm
just
sick
struck
of
me
the
now how
constant
Liam Neeson's
skills.
rocking the kind of it's like a kind of Mormon beard, isn't it? How would you describe it?
Chin strap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's nice that. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit Mormon-y, isn't it? And Jar Jar with the guns in the background. Yeah, can we if we're gonna rip the shit out of him every week, can we just say he's got some good decent guns on him? Gungan guns.
What blasters?
No, the biceps.
If you
Gungan
look at that
biceps.
picture, just look at the skin tone of the actors, the real people, but in relation to the kind of color correction and the light sources and stuff like that, it just looks like he's plonked at the back of him. It just doesn't look real. But it's me.
Brownie, you've got week 13 throwing $4.99.
No, it's
pounds.
it's £5 real
It's
money.
English pounds. It's $4.99 though.
Mr. Brown has reggae I'll start again. Excuse me. Mr. Brown has a reggae force. Yeah,
Well,
man.
Well, Mr. Brown, it's only fair if someone's going to offer you $4.99 and refer to your reggae influence. Can you give us a reggae rendition of the line that's on the screen, please?
Yeah, man. And I can only protect you, man. I can't fight for you, a war man. Shit, sorry.
Just in this slide here, is it just me, or do they look like they're queuing up for something?
It's you.
Does. Last
Queuing
orders
up
at
for
the
a
bar now.
paycheck.
Moving on. Just fucking move on, for fuck's sake.
If the orange gown was a hairdo, it would be called a hombre. I might be pissed, but I've got some knowledge for you, man, babies.
What? Just say that again.
The hombre style, where it fades from one color into another.
Very good.
The missus is a hairdresser, so I know these things.
Oh, very good. Top trivia, everybody. From
there you go.
Ruin
There you go.
Johnson.
Can you see yourself educated, man, babies? Liam Neeson's rocking his belt a little bit high there for my liking. I'm sure it's because
Who's
of
going to
the
do the line?
giants.
Somebody do the line, please.
Giant wang.
Who's
Go
going
on,
to do the
swappers.
line? Go on, do it.
Me say, Your Highness.
God, he's so infuriating.
Come on, we've got 100 slides to go.
What the hell is she wearing?
Yes, I need your help.
Yes, I need your help.
Oh,
The planets, the CGI planets look fantastic.
Oh, we nearly got a look at that, folks.
Look at that!
Oh, there you go, everybody.
Look at that.
You can all log off and go to bed now. There we go. You got it. What about the dashboards? I don't know.
A bit
I'm not
kind
buying.
of Tesla, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
They probably spotted us.
This film's like, what, 20, 30 years before the original trilogy?
Oh, God.
They've got all this technology. They've got absolutely sod off.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if this is a bad screenshot or just bad CGI. I can't tell which. But...
Lots of blurry kind of motion blur.
It's the opening to Emmerdale, isn't it? I think that was.
Yeah. Jar Jar is on his way to the Gungan City, Master.
Brownie's getting well into this amateur.
Yes.
No, I just want to go home. And I am grateful you think I'm ready to take the trials. By the way, everybody, double hit on the Obi-Wan because he's obviously... No, go back.
Go back. How many?
Just
20?
One slide. Double drink, everybody, because he's obviously put weight. Yeah, he's obviously put weight on.
Oh, yeah.
And his hair's totally different again.
No, double drink. Okay.
Yeah. Swig it down, folks.
BIGT Moore says this stream's going to be
like
20 to 30 years.
Thank you, everybody.
Big drink, everyone. Big drink. Don't worry. Don't worry, everyone. We're nearly halfway through, so
I
don't
reckon
worry.
2 hours 30.
I can't believe we're all drunk and there's been no singing so far, other than the start.
Well, we're saving it all for Mega Geek.
You've been a good apprentice, Obi-Wan.
Welcome to Brown Reads Out Every Subtitle.
No, because I just want to get on with it.
Oh, God. This
Go on.
Jar Jar
Who's going to do that?
Bing's bitch.
Swappers?
Doesn't nobody care?
Or dare, rather.
What is he doing?
The Gungan City.
Why does anyone give him the time of day? This fucking idiot.
Go on, somebody.
Well, hang on. Hold your horses there, Brownie, because I can at least detect 3 females on the screen, possibly 4, although I'm not sure about one of them. Obviously, Natalie Portman aside, and discounting young Anakin.
Oh, God.
Oh, do you know, I was going to say, you know the one on the left?
Yes.
You know Return of the Jedi? You know that that puppet who was sat next to... oh, God. My brain's gone. At the end. Landau. You know the alien
Landau?
sat next to Landau Calrissian?
Nine Numb.
Oh,
No,
nine.
no,
No.
Just
yeah.
look.
It does look like his daughter.
Yes, daughter. Yeah,
What the
Is
ears?
that
you
the
mean?
one then, Brown? Is that the one?
yeah, won all of them. Yeah, let's just go
All
with
of
it.
them?
Yeah, at the same time, go with it.
Even the one which looks like the offspring of Nine Num?
Yeah, especially that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Good one.
right, you like that one?
Yeah, definitely.
What
Moving
about the emo boy second from the left?
on. The what?
Emo boy.
Oh, never mind. Don't worry.
Moving on.
Second from the left, Eminem.
We need the chatter are slacking on us. We need the band name. What's the band name for these? So we'll leave.
The
we'll leave.
Force is female.
Oh, obviously.
Nice.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Can you feel the Force?
So, and I feel as though we need Z to come and bring some common sense of proceedings. Can Z
hairstyle and his lost weight.
hairstyle,
Folks.
lost
hairstyle
weight?
and his lost weight.
Is that
Drink
two
everybody.
drinks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Z, can you
Yes.
can you center us, please, Z? What the hell is going on while we are lusting after? Well, Brown is lusting after young actresses.
Well, Jar Jar Binks has just been down to the Gungan city to find that it's been completely evacuated. So Qui-Gon suggesting, well, I think it's Obi-Wan actually, is do you think they've been taken to the camps? Implying that Naboo has concentration camps, which could be preluding to the Gungan Holocaust. But
Wow.
Jar Jar Binks in the next slide will probably tell them that they go to the sacred place when trouble is about.
Oh, look at that,
Look at
folks.
that.
That's why we have them on, folks.
Wow.
Wow. Honestly, we didn't even set that one up.
Wow. That's just class.
Yeah, very good, Z. And nice bit of, well, that's not nice, but nice bit of greenery, and that's got, I know it's not a look at that moment, Brown, but it's a nice scene, this one, and
It's very kind of Ewok village.
yeah, it is. Maybe that's why I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here you
God.
go. Naboo Center Parks. And drink, everybody.
Yeah, I'm not sure what, but probably a number of reasons.
Why does the Gungan sacred place have humanoid figures? Why would that be sacred for them?
I always wondered that as well.
We have. Is this Boss Nass making an
Yes.
appearance, a reappearance? Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone got a Boss Nass in the back pockets?
Gordon's alive?
Who's that Usan others?
Oh, we'll have a bit of that. There we go. It is Brian Blessed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There we
Yes,
go.
it is.
I am. No, go back.
Oh,
Today.
Okay, now.
what is it?
The back button.
What, Brown?
Fuck's sake.
Oh God, he's lost it. He's absolutely two cans of shandy. He's anyone's.
That's only sniffing them as well.
What does oh God, we're all over the shop here. What does Boss Nass mean here? You are all bombad. What's I can't even. What's he saying? What's he mean?
Oh God, what does he mean, Z? You'll know.
Yes. Well, as I am fluent in over 6 million forms of
Thank you,
communications,
thank you.
he's saying, you're all bastards.
Oh, bastard. Brownie's out. Brownie's
fucking
pissed
tearing up.
out of his tits on 2 Italian weak-ass beers. There we go.
Japanese.
Oh God.
Fucking lightweight brownie. I'm
Doesn't
pouring
Keira
Jack Daniels
Knightley-
straight into my eyeball. And just fucking out your face.
Venus.
Oh, the dialogue in this movie. It's just good God.
Keira Knightley, face like a slapped ass.
Oh, easy, Brown. How dare you?
How very dare you.
Talking of faces like slapped asses,
I'm
there's,
sorry for my deception, but it
there
was
we go.
necessary to protect
Necessity.
myself. That too.
We all knew it was you
to
daft
help
bit.
us.
Now,
Our
what's
fate is in your hands.
What are the Jar Jars riding on here?
There you
There's
go.
rather
Let's
strange
move on. Here we go.
beasts.
Super chat. Z, you available?
I am indeed. Movie Cynic in the chat for $1.99 says, Natalie Portman or Keira Knightley? I
Yeah.
say, is it too much to want for both?
Well, we might as well. Come on, let's do it. If we're gonna have to do it, I'm going to be controversial. I'm going to say Keira Knightley.
I will
Twice
also
nightly.
say Keira Knightley.
Twice
Oh, well done.
nightly.
Twice nightly.
Yeah,
Brownie?
I would go for Knightley, but not
Oh.
now.
Now?
What?
Not now. Because
Not
she's
now.
a bit of a knobhead now, isn't she?
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was all the alcohol you had. You can't get it up anymore.
I don't need alcohol not to get it up.
Hey.
Moving on.
Swap, hang
Gungans-
on. We need to
Oh,
get
sorry.
all our guests' input on this. Swappers, what would what's your preference?
Oof, Nightly Daily and Portman Weekly.
Oh, there we go. And finally, Brian, if you would, sir.
I don't care. I just don't care.
That's just a general comment from Brian.
That's the general.
What's
Speaking of riding,
he's lost the
the
will to live.
Gungans, as I desperately trying to get this back on track, this stream, the Gungans are riding Kadu.
Oh,
Thank you, Brian, for being professional. Moving on.
well, there she is for all those who wants a bit of Portman and for all...
Everybody, hair and he's put weight back on everybody.
Oh God. Oh, someone's gonna have to do this line. It's so goddamn ridiculous. Any volunteers?
Oh God.
You're not thinking you're greater than the Gungans.
Oh,
Being friends.
Did
And
Mega
just
Geek
like that,
leave?
centuries of war was just done in one sentence.
oh.
We never
Next.
see any evidence of conflict, though, do we, between them at all? They just
No.
mention it slightly.
Well, don't get too excited, man, babies. But we've got Darth Maul here, and he's lurking there, looking rather small and diminutive, isn't he? But nevertheless, he's there. God knows we need a bit of Maul action in this damn thing.
This is an unexpected move for her.
Oh, there he is, right on cue. Didn't need prompting there. Anyone got a Maul in the locker? It's who's the actor's name? Brian will know.
Peter Serafinovich.
Yeah, Serafinovich. Yeah.
That's a Palpatine line as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, more silent, isn't he? Until like,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
that's it. He
Doesn't say
doesn't
anything.
say anything there.
We're also pissed. We've only just realised we've lost one of our retrobates.
Yeah, we didn't even know Ian had gone. Where did Ian
He-
disappear
Ian
to?
bailed about 20 minutes ago, apparently.
Oh my God. Could have at least said like, "Oh, this stream's crap," and then just
We-
gone. But he didn't.
Oh God! We used to losing viewers, but we've never lost a guest before midstream.
Sorry, Ian.
Oh, this is a first. Brilliant. Okay, so there's someone nose deep in Padme's greenery.
They're here.
What's this blue vehicle?
Speed up.
That looks like that's from Captain Scarlet or something, isn't it? That thing.
Oh God, too much Jar Jar.
Jar Jar's promotion.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh God.
Feels like that grand.
Oh, it is. Oh, good Lord.
And then he just falls over, doesn't he? Passes out.
I don't know what Lucas was thinking here.
Ugh,
No, I know. It's hard to defend George here, isn't it?
dog shite.
Movie Cynic says apologies for leaving his car parked in this scene, but that's okay. Cynic, we'll make sure it comes back to you minus the wheels. Don't worry. Is it just me, or is there an incredible lack of action in this movie?
A lot of
Incredible
standing
lack.
around, isn't there, and doing nothing.
Yeah, I feel Liam Neeson hasn't taken his hands out of his pants all
They're,
film.
they're talking about Sheena at this moment, by the way.
He's been fondling his giant dong all film.
Oh god!
But anyway, we are edging ourselves perilously close to some action, man, baby. So don't worry. Probably
No, we're not.
we'll hit it up in about 4 weeks. So stick with us.
Your Highness, this is a battle I don't think we can win.
Do we need a welfare check on Mega Geek? There's RIPs coming into the chat. I don't know what's going on.
R.I.P. Mega Geek. I think he's probably working. He's been doing proper work this week.
Yeah, he's doing actual work.
Yeah, actual work, folks.
Normally he says goodbye though, so worried about him.
The battle is a diversion.
The punchable face makes a fantastic
R2?
point.
Oh, let's get it on screen then. There we go. This one.
Yep, that's it.
Do you want to read it then?
Punchable face it chat says making fucking charger generals like making fucking Catholic carriage out of Lucas filth.
Oh, prophetic.
Oh,
a rare bit of R2.
Rest in peace, Ian Yulon.
Or Mega Yulon.
Oh, I like that.
A rare bit of R2, and he's gone. There we go.
We can enter the city using the secret passages on the waterfall side.
Oh God.
Uncle Owen also insists that I use his secret passages.
That he does. Is this a diagram of how far Liam Neeson's dong can reach into a city if he's going to unleash it?
Yeah.
From where he's standing.
Then we can enter the palace and capture the viceroy.
Brown is enjoying these subtitles far too
No, I
much.
just want to get on with it. Without the viceroy, they will be lost and confused.
Brown, without disappointing your audience, where do you see the natural end? Because let's face it, we're not going to wrap this shit up tonight. So where do you see the natural end point? Are you trying to get us to the cusp of the battle, or what are we, what are we aiming for? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, folks, strap yourselves in. It's going to be a rough ride.
New hairstyle.
Drink.
Lost weight, everybody.
The Gungans here are essentially, do you know, remember South Park? With the very Operation Get behind the... That's exactly what the Gungans are. It's cannon fodder in this movie.
Yeah. Do they, I mean, we're yet to see it, Brian, but do they suffer some heavy losses? I hope so.
Well, yes, they certainly do.
Good. Butchered. While we're on Ewan, what do we think of his little rat tail?
Well, I'm more confused by his hair's grown again and he's lost weight again.
Oh, you're obsessed, Brown.
I went to a fancy dress party in the Millennium, dressed as Ewan, dyed hair, cropped haircut, the lot. Apparently, actually, his original design had two of those things going down the side, his sideburns, and he ended up shaving it all off and sticking the rat tail and the daft ponytail at the back.
Just a little bit of trivia for the chat there. I went to the same party as Brian, but I went as Qui-Gon with a garden hose. So we're still talking battle tactics, aren't we? And penetration. Oh, God, don't encourage them.
Rear flanking maneuvers and all this stuff. Yes.
Oh, Natalie, what happened?
Don't know.
Brownie lost weight, gained weight, hairstyle.
All of them.
The rat tail's got longer. That's for sure.
His hair's grown about 3 inches in that space of those two scenes.
Just unbelievable. Just everybody, just another drink.
Just
Unbelievable.
yeah, just have
I've
two
run, I've run
finger
out, by
drink,
the way.
please.
I've
Two
run
finger
out.
drink. Not to divert from the current mission at hand, but Ewan McGregor in a Moulin Rouge. Are we?
I hated that film.
You hated it.
Detested
Okay.
it. Absolutely
Ditto.
detested it. Ugh.
Yeah, it was one of those I did want to walk out the cinema
Cringe.
for.
Awful.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what the chat says. Palpatine looking
Go on,
very
who's do?
Palpatine.
Swapper's gone.
She is more foolish than I thought.
Brown, just a suggestion. Why don't you insert your own
Sorry.
subtitles? Insert your own subtitles for the next set of slides. I'm sure we won't be able to tell the difference.
They'll probably be better. We are sending all troops.
Why does Maul look like 5'2" here? Why is he so diminutive? I mean,
Are the Nemoidians just really tall or something?
yeah,
Probably. Yeah.
shame.
I don't think Ray Park's that tall.
He looks tiny there now. He's
Yeah, he's
have
5'9", so yeah, he's
Okay.
quite tiny.
I have your approval to proceed then, my lord.
Wipe them out.
There we go.
Get ready, everybody.
All of them.
That's it.
Is that a wrap? Oh, what a
is.
moment! What a moment to leave it on. Well, Brownie, we
I
got
am.
through
Thank
week.
you. Thanks for asking.
We got through week 5 or 4 or 5. I don't know where we're up to.
Ugh.
Brownie, just for the sanity and the mental health of the chat, have we got any chance of wrapping this shit up next week? What do you think? What are the chances?
I think there's a strong possibility that we've got. I think there's about 29 minutes of the movie left, but I'm
Okay.
assuming about 15 minutes of them are going to be like CGI credits. So we've not got too much.
We can do it next week, can't we?
But if I may, could we just go back and
Oh, you're not
swappers?
kidding me.
Swappers. Obviously, this is kind of a big no. Swappers, I need you to do your best, Emperor, for these 2 lines, please. Because this is important, isn't it?
These are the last two. These are the last 2 frames, aren't they?
Wipe them out. All of them.
Oh, there we go.
Now do this bit again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's okay. Don't worry, everyone. We'll edit
Just,
this. So
just amuse yourselves, everybody. Just amuse yourselves.
For fuck's sake.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Well, look, BIGT says the never-ending stream. It kind of is, but we're going to try and end it next week because all good things come to an end. Even the
I
Phantom
promise
Menace.
we will finish next week. I
After
promise.
5 weeks and 17 hours, we could be in with a shot of ending this goddamn thing.
Oh.
But look, just when you thought the nightmare was
Shall we
over,
thank the chat?
Attack of the Clones stands like a veritable
That's a
Schofield.
longer film as well.
Yes, looming in the background with his hands down his pants. So look, don't worry, man, babies. We've got plenty to
There you
get
go.
through.
This is good advice. Sorry, chat moved up. John Z in the chat. Come back next week for part
5. Yeah, well, look, we should thank the chat because they've been extremely
brilliant.
good tonight.
Cheers, chat. You're just fantastic.
Most of all, I want to just say rest in peace, Mega Geek.
Sorry, Ian.
Yep. He, in all seriousness, I hope he is okay. But he did drop off at some point.
Don't blame him.
No, He's working hard at the moment. But for
Look
the
at
ones who
those.
stayed, I want to thank all my fellow retrobates. Brown, who enjoyed the reading the subtitles far too much. Thank you, Brownie.
Oh, cheers, everybody. It's genuinely been a pleasure just to kind of, for once, just to kick back and just enjoy a stream for what it is. So, chat, you are wonderful. Presenters, guests, cheers.
And our very own Palpatine himself, Swappers. Thank you, Swappers.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm off to wipe off my tag nuts. All of them.
And of course, our very own Qui-Gon himself, Not Brian. Thank you, Not Brian.
Cheers, Rune. Thanks also to Swappers, Z, Mega, the chat, and the channel's own Oliver Reed, Mr. Brown.
Cheers, Brown.
Yeah, he enjoyed himself a bit too much tonight. And last but not least, the man who always
Mega Geek.
rescues
Mega
us.
Geek.
Well, Mega Geek.
I'll
of
pretend
course.
to be Mega Geek.
Okay, we'll come to you at the end. Second to last in that case, the man who always centers us with his amazing knowledge. We didn't have any of him appearing in this part of the movie, but we did have him in the commentary box here. So thank you, Z.
You're very welcome, and my thanks to the other panel members and to the chat for putting up with us for a fourth week on this film.
Shit.
And finally, a few words from Mega Geek.
It's shit.
What am I even doing here?
I don't understand.
A waste of my time.
What was
This
the
is
straw
awful.
that broke the camel's back for Mega Geek? I'm trying to pinpoint.
He has to work for a living.
No, I think there was a moment. Was it? There's a moment. You know what I
didn't
think
even
it was,
notice.
Brown. You know what I think it was, Brown.
Go on.
Because I actually lost it at that point. I think that's where we lost Mega Geek.
Does anybody in the chat know why Ian left?
You did a very derivative Samuel L. Jackson.
Might have been very
I think that
culturally
was-
insensitive, Mr. Brown. Yeah.
I think you did a culturally insensitive moment,
No,
Mr. Brown.
Ian wouldn't have got offended by that.
Oh, I think he's mortally
Ian's
offended.
all right. I would have imagined that he had to be up for work in the morning.
Yeah, I'm
Ian,
sure
if I offended you, I'm sorry.
No,
mate. I
of
offend
course you
everybody. It's just
didn't,
not you.
I'm toying with you, Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Okay, well, look. Come
Cheers,
back next
Ruin.
week, man, babies, because believe it or not, like Deja Poo, we're going to do it all over again. And you never know.
I will say, everybody, please leave a comment in the comments section, please, and thumbs up and all that.
Do your things, man, babies. We'll be back next week. We will hopefully wrap the Phantom Menace. I can't promise anything apart from a load of pissed up blokes talking shit for 2.5 hours. You know, set the expectations low and then subvert them. That's what I like to do. Until then, man, babies, we've enjoyed your company. We've been the Brown Alliance, and we'll see you all next time. Good night, man, babies. Goodbye, farewell, and take care. May the
Cheers,
force be
everybody.
with you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you at the weekend. Timing. Is it timing?
Timing.